ladies and gentlemen, it is always a pleasure to be in your company as we discuss refugees. Today, we shall be looking at the status of a refugee. To throw more light on this, here are experts from the UN High Commission for Refugees and the Ministry of Territorial Administration.
La détermination du statut.
Determining the status of a refugee is a procedure by which
Par laquelle
the UNHCR or any governmental body examines the request
concerné
for asylum.
à l'examen d'une demande d'asile.
Once the individual is recognized as a refugee, he has the right to all the privileges granted him by international conventions such as protection, help, guidance, the right to work, among others.
Le premier grand groupe concerne les procédures d'annulation,
The first main group consists in annulment, revocation, and cessation procedures.
lorsque le réfugié
Annulment occurs when a refugee presents fake documents during his application.
déclaration frauduleuse concernant des éléments matériels.
As for revocation, it takes place when, after his recognition as a refugee, the individual carries out an act as described in Article 1FA or 1FC of the Geneva Convention. If he is guilty of any of those acts, he will be revoked. Concerning cessation, it takes place when the reasons that led to the seeking of asylum have profoundly and durably ceased to exist. The second main group consists in durable solutions put in place by the UNHCR. Once a durable solution has been found for a refugee, he ceases to be one. The only consequence is the withdrawal of his status.
Once more, here is Mr. Tirlamo from the Ministry of External Relations to throw more light on the text and engagement undertaken by the states of Camerouon at the regional and international levels.
Cameroon is party to a number of conventions at the international level, and first of these is the 1951 Convention on refugee status, with its protocol of the OAU Convention of 1969 on the specific aspects of refugees in Africa. Now, in the national level, Cameroonian legislation is marked by the 2005 Law on Refugee Status and its implementation decree of 2011. Cameroon respects its engagements, and one of the main indicators is Cameroon has been recognized as one of those countries which manages efficiently refugees in the international level.
Apart from the status refugees may be given, they must be protected by the host country upon arrival. Some states, including Cameroon, have signed a number of instruments to protect refugees living in their countries. Irrespective of one's nationality and the reason for his presence in a country, a refugee ought to be received and protected. For the major principle of international protection, as well as the principle of non-refoulement, here is once again one of the representatives of the UNHCR.
The cornerstone for international protection is the non-refoulement principle. And this is a principle of customary law that imposes that no country should send back a person who is seeking asylum because he's fearing for his life or he has a well-founded fear for his life or his protection or his security in his country.
Except in the case of a threat or potential security danger posed by the presence of a refugee or to the population and host country, his protection is obligatory. Given the number of African countries under crisis and the porosity of their borders, and guaranteeing the movement of refugees, it goes without saying that security is a major issue. In our next edition, we shall therefore be looking at the security challenge faced by Cameroon because of the presence of refugees. Meantime, we invite you to watch previous editions and be nourished by the information from our experts. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.